The 2018 World Cup would be infinitely poorer in the absence of the three nations that provide gravitas, adventurism and color to the event. The failure of Italy, the Netherlands and the USA to qualify for the World Cup in Russia was a massive blow to the tournament. Russia would rue it, as would fans all over the world. Let's face it, the World Cup is about pedigree. Minnows do make a noise in the group stage, but in the business end only big boys matter. The 2018 World Cup would be infinitely poorer in the absence of the three nations that provide gravitas, adventurism and color to the event. Italy. Dino Zoff, captain of the victorious Azzurri at the 1982 World Cup, recently said how the event in Russia has lost sheen without Italy. He wasn't boasting because Italy's World Cup history is resplendent. Not only do they have 4 trophies in their cupboard, they also look at football as a national identity. Italian football, especially its defense, loses intelligence and class. Scores of defenders from the country are so exceptional at positioning, marking and tackling that one has to wonder whether the art of preventing the opposition from scoring is in their blood. After winning the trophy in 2006, it was all downhill for the Azzurri as they made an exit after the first round in the next 2 editions. Maybe the proud football country put too much faith and experience, and the cost was heavy in the qualifiers for the 2018 World Cup. It is true that the current crop of Italy doesn't have a star to inspire the team. Roberto Mancini, who suffers no fools, has taken up the onerous task of rebuilding the side. After the diabolical appointment of Gianpiero Ventura as coach, the Italian FA has woken up. Under Mancini, an Azzurri fight back is on the cards. The Netherlands. Even though the Netherlands no longer ply the beautiful brand of football that marked the Dutch teams of the 70s and 80s, they would sorely be missed across Russia. After playing the final in 2010 and the semi-final in 2014, the Dutch would be missing from action in 2018. It's a pity. The Netherlands not only have 3 final appearances to their credit, they also bring in colorful, fun-loving fans to the World Cup. No set of fans enjoy the World Cup more than the Dutch. With their sharp sense of humor, the Orange Army enliven the build-up to a match with non-stop banter and singing. Russia would miss the fans of the Netherlands more than their players. USA. Unlike Italy and the Netherlands, the USA don't have a great World Cup record to fall back on. But the presence of the world's most powerful country is important to the event at many levels. Although soccer may be behind American football, baseball, basketball and ice hockey in the pecking order, it's not an insignificant sport in the USA. The burgeoning Spanish migrants have catapulted soccer into the big league, and there has never been any doubt about its exalted place in the U.S. as a participatory sport. The presence of the USA in Russia would have been fun in the wake of the renewed Cold War between the 2 powerful countries. USA sent the most number of fans to the last 2 World Cups. The World Cup and the USA's performance in it are important for further growth of football in the sports-crazy country. Missing stars at 2018. That the World Cup evidently features the best football teams on earth is corroborated by a slew of qualification matches. Does the quadrennial showpiece also feature the best players? It certainly is the platform for the cream, but not every top player makes the cut. From the failure of their country to qualify to injury to not being selected to premature international retirement stand in the way between some of the best players in the World Cup. Here is the lowdown on the missing stars at Russia. Italy legend Gianluigi Buffon would have made a record 6th World Cup finals appearance, but instead had a tearful end to his stellar international career after the former champions failed to qualify. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Sweden. Among the missing group, he is easily the most talented. He also has an ego to match his talent. After Sweden's failure to qualify for the 2014 World Cup, Ibrahimovic nonchalantly said, "The World Cup is nothing without me." Even Sweden is something without him, as they qualified for 2018 after a superb playoff win over Italy without him. Ibrahimovic made some noise about being available for Russia, but the Swedish coach, justifiably, quashed his ambition. Sweden would play much better without their former talisman. Mauro Icardi, Argentina. Despite finishing as the joint top scorer in Serie A, the forward hasn't found a place in Jorge Sampaoli's Argentina squad. The informed player should have been on the plane to Russia, as the likes of Gonzalo Higuain and Sergio Aguero could not deliver the goods in the last World Cup. Tongues are wagging in Argentina that Icardi's personal life cost him a place. He had been accused of stealing compatriot Maxi Lopez's wife, Dani Alves. Brazil. The All-Action right-back saw his World Cup dream crumble after a knee injury during the French Cup final in the second week of May. A close friend of Neymar, Alves is known for his marauding runs up the flank. Although Brazil have capable replacements, there is only one Elvis. Karim Benzema, France, winning the Champions League for the fourth time is not enough for him to force his way into the French squad. The fallout of a prostitution case haunts the Real Madrid forward, who has become persona non grata ever since. He hasn't tried sincerely to earn a recall either. Laurent Koscielny, France, the Arsenal defender was in line to lead France at Russia before a rupture in Achilles tendon during an Europa League match ended his World Cup. It was a blow to France as well because Koscielny is the most experienced player in their back line. Mario Götze, Germany. The diminutive player was the toast of Germany after scoring the winning goal in the 2014 World Cup final. But Götze's form nosedived. Even a transfer from Bayern Munich to Borussia Dortmund couldn't revive his career, and Coach Low omitted him from the 2018 squad. Götze may well have realized that he is neither Messi nor Ronaldo. He is just a one-match wonder.